Ethan Lang, 38, once a successful businessman. But gambling, bad loans, and desperate investments dragged him into ruin. Tonight, he drives through the storm, running from the debt sharks who want him dead. Lucy sleeps quietly in the back seat. Her mother left after the divorce, and now she's the only family Ethan has left. In a diner, Ethan calls every number in his phone, begging for money, but every call ends in rejection. He sighs, if only someone could erase the debt just once. At the next table, a man in a dark coat quietly takes notes in a small leather book. His eyes are calm, almost patient, like someone who's been waiting for Ethan to say those words. Outside the diner, Ethan tries to call his friends, desperate for help. The man approaches, placing a card before him. "I can erase your debts," the stranger says. Ethan thinks the man is a scammer. He scoffs, waves him off, and walks away. Watching him leave, the man smiles.
He's the man who helps, but not for free. Your sin's the price, your soul the fee. He'll fix your pain, but break your peace and call it mercy.
At home, Ethan can't stop thinking about the stranger he met. That voice, calm and confident, stays with him. A promise he wants to believe, but knows he shouldn't. The next call comes at midnight. A voice growls a threat against his family. Ethan drops the phone. He knows he's out of options. Ethan returns to the alley behind the diner. The stranger is there, waiting, calm, as if he knew Ethan would come. Ethan's voice trembles. "Can you really erase it?" "All of it." The man nods once. "Come inside. Let's talk where it's warm." They sit at the same table as before, the diner nearly empty. The stranger takes out a small notebook and slides it across to Ethan. "Write down every name you owe," he says. Ethan hesitates, then begins to write, one by one, the names that have haunted him. When he finishes, the stranger glances at the list. "All of them?" "Yes," Ethan mutters. The stranger reaches into his coat and places a matte black card on the table. "Keep this," he says. "I'll take care of it. You won't hear from them again." Ethan hesitates, then takes the card and walks out into the rain. Over the next few days, Ethan receives no calls from the loan sharks. One night, he turns on the TV and a headline freezes his blood. Every name he wrote, every loan shark, is dead overnight in accidents. The anchors call it coincidence. He drives to one of their houses. Police cars, ambulances, flashing lights everywhere. He feels both relief and dread. His wish has come true. On his way home, Ethan feels lighter than he has in years. The sun breaks through the clouds. No more calls, no more fear. Maybe his luck has finally turned. That night, Ethan spots a headline about a big race. He finds his daughter's pink piggy bank. "Just borrowing," he whispers, breaking it open for one last bet. Ethan walks down the street with a rare smile on his face. The ticket in his hand is a winner. For the first time in years, he feels untouchable, as if fortune has finally forgiven him. The phone rings under the bright afternoon sun. The same calm voice speaks, the man from the diner. "You sound happy, Ethan," he says. Ethan laughs, almost breathless. "I'm free. No more debts." The man pauses. "No more debts?" he says quietly. You just made another one. The call ends and the world feels suddenly silent. Ethan rushes home and stops cold. His daughter's piggy bank lies shattered on the floor, and in that moment he knows who the last creditor is. Among the broken pieces he finds a folded note, saving to buy a cake for Dad's birthday. A familiar laugh echoes from outside, his daughter's voice. He rushes to the door, his chest tightening with sudden fear. She spots her father across the street and runs toward him, not seeing the light change. The sound of screeching tires cuts through the air, followed by a crash and voices rising in panic. Ethan turns toward the noise and runs, his heart pounding, a chill climbing up his chest before he even knows why.
He helps, but never saves. Every debt is paid one way or another.
Ethan kneels on the wet street, his hands clutching the small school bag. Colors from the soaked crayons bleed into the water, drifting away, like everything he's lost. From across the street, the man watches in silence, rain tracing down his coat. After a moment, he turns and walks away, fading into the rain. At the police station, Ethan becomes the main suspect. His name appears in every dead creditor's ledger, and the money he suddenly had for betting after their deaths makes things worse. He keeps talking about a stranger who made the debts disappear, but the diner where he claimed to meet the man has been closed for years. His only witness, his daughter, is gone. To the police, Ethan was delusional. He did everything himself and invented the story just to have someone to blame. In the report, the black card was listed as unrelated evidence, but no one ever figured out why Ethan kept it so close. They didn't know that to him, it was proof his nightmare was real.
He helps the lost. He helps the weak. Every promise, every plea, whispers crawl beneath your sleep. Be careful what you seek. He's the man who helps, but not for free. Your sins, the price, your soul, the fee. He'll fix your pain, but break your peace and call it mercy. Sweet relief. He helps, but never saves. Every day its grace.